Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another playthrough of the story of Seaside Fashionista. We are going to continue with episode 5 and the epilogue, finishing off the story today in this game of Tokyo Afterschool Seminars. So let's just hop right in and do that. So, yep, episode 6. Let's do this. Hello, welcome godly rival. Right, I should do the recap theme, Bob. Let me just put on some tunes. Alright, so where we last left off, we finished making clothing for Suzuka as well as Matsumara. The arc came to a close for Arachne's assignment to complete clothing for the people who originally entered the store. Welcome back, Edwin. Just recapping the story. We haven't started episode 6 yet, but yeah. The summary was, yes, Suzuka got new clothing, and it was based on her need or desire to not fall behind everyone's expectations, and Arachne, through her own all-sizing battle with her, ended up going beyond that and providing an outfit for her as a hostess for her uniform for their new hostess club to actually exceed those expectations and go above and beyond. But Arachne actually did learn some things during that all-sizing battle about herself as well, although that was further validated between her battle with Matsumara, where it was mostly confirmed to Arachne that yes, she already knew what her problem was. It was just mostly an ego thing when it came to her self-indulgence and I suppose her expectation for the world to catch up to her tastes. Even though she had the skills, she didn't necessarily have the humility, which is very in line with her original mythology. People having people try to catch up is a rather tall demand for someone who is very ahead in her own mind. Kind of a contradiction in that sense. But yeah, she eventually sort of internalized that and learned a bit from that. And now we will resume the story. Final episode, Seaside Fashionista. Yes, so Arachne's room is a total disaster, as you can see. This is the worst. We were actually assigned to make one final seaside clothing line for with Guillemot's blessing, so that's what happened in the end after Arachne revealed that she learned her lesson and all that. Arachne's voice pierces through the air inside her ironic disaster of an apartment. She's now spent half a day rigorously sketching out ideas at her desk. Her eyes are bloodshot and her patience is clearly wearing thin. Have you hit a wall? How about we have some tea? And it's all gone. My talent, my genius, right out the window. I'm a fake, a fraud, a phony, a shamanista. But you've only just blossomed. Already started to wilt, have you? Oh, nonsense. I'm full of ideas. Just look at all the sketches I've produced. The problem is the deadline. It is so tight I cannot help but feel anxious. Though I also cannot stress enough how much you have saved me by procuring so many lovely volunteer models. And with the data gleaned from their all-sizing battles, the contours of their swimwear are coming to me easily. I just need to trust my skills, put the scissors to work, and tailor it like there's no tomorrow. At least, that's how it should be going. But the problem is, I have too many ideas, and they're all brilliant! How can I whittle them down when every new thought is as fabulous as the last? Oh! Even to an artist to be so full of inspiration as to be stopped dead in her tracks. That's the thought that courses through your mind as you watch Arachne agonize over the seemingly impossible task of deciding on a singular idea to follow through with. Yep, that's choice paralysis. What if you toss it all and start fresh? What was the theme of the show again? Well, this year's Tokyo Mode Collection theme is cultural intersection. Not fusion, and not coordination, but intersection is what I was told. which means I have to create something which is both replete with and absent of exoticism. For example, you and I, and everyone else, all have different ways of life, but there are those moments when our paths align. There are moments of empathy. I'm not an athlete, for example, but I understand the need for durability in athletic wear. I'm not an officiant, but I understand the need for graceful solemnity when presiding over those whose lives are too less. And I know little of dens of night, but I know those wishing for a perfect experience must be met by a smartly dressed host. These are all such disparate needs from such diverse lifestyles, yet with the perfect outfit, each of these needs was met. So she doesn't need to be an expert to at least have, I guess, her knowledge intersect with their public values, that is commonly known. So perhaps fashion itself is the key. Through fashion, we are all united. Fashion is where all these cultures intersect. It is frustrating to admit, but Monsieur Yuma was right. The scene was beyond me at the start of all this. But no more! I shall take the lessons learned from the many lives we ourselves have intersected with on our journey thus far. Lessons, huh? What is it that you've learned? I learned of my own contradictions. I learned of the inner frailty concealed beneath all my arrogance. I strive for the world to accept me, but I know that such acceptance is to never be. For I responded to all the rejection, ridicule, and scorn by nurturing the shadows that lurk within the depths of my soul. And all this time, I have averted my gaze from them, causing the frustration to build and the shadows to darken further. If I cannot accept myself, how can I expect others to accept me? I understand now that I cannot. It is all so clear. Just like Wakantanka, the shadow in my soul is dark and menacing. Just like Zabanya, I am perpetually in conflict with myself. Just like Suzuka, I am to please others in a bid for recognition and esteem. Matsumara, Tsathoggua, you, honey, everyone, you all saw this in me, and you all worked together so that I could see it too. I relentlessly imposed my arrogance onto you all. Sooner or later, I was going to have to come to terms with my behavior. But now I understand these contradictions. I will no longer hide them. I've embraced my shadow and exposed it for all to see. It is unique to me. No one else casts the same shadow I do. It is what makes me the unparalleled fashionista I am. So, I shall draft on. The future of fashion that I envisioned shall one day come to pass. I need only keep myself in check. Oh, and with that, I've had an epiphany. I now know the form of the mode I must create for my special stage. I will need to call everyone here, Earthen, honey. This final all-sizing battle is going to turn heads like never before. Wait, we're still having that? The Tokyo Mode Collection Summer Swimwear Spectacular will have no idea what hit it. I understand the situation perfectly, and if you need my help, I'm all too happy to provide it. You give me the chance to really look inside myself and figure out what it is I've been burning within me all this time. Oh, my Arachne, I can't wait to help you put on the best fashion show this city has ever known. I have to say, I'm surprised by your proposal. Me, serve as a model. But I am indebted to you. You've given a whole new perspective to this old adjudicator of sin. Yo, welcome, Azina. A perspective I would never have had without you. So perhaps this can serve as another opportunity for personal discovery. So right now we have just recruited back everyone for the second line of swimsuit wear for Tokyo Mode Collection. Seems Arachne has an epiphany and we might be doing another all-sizing battle. I do have one request though. Please try to keep it subdued. I don't know about that. My heart couldn't take it. Anything too scandalous, rips Zabanya. Always return a favor. That's a rule in Kabuki Show. And you've certainly done me a few favors. She stares at Arachne lovingly. We're even after this though, right? Just making sure. And don't get the wrong idea. It's not like I'm dying to wear any more of your outfits or anything. You got that? You're asking this old fast to pose in swimwear. That's a pretty big ask if you ask me. Count me in. I'm on the ship till dock. Can only imagine what you've got in store, but I bet it'll be a real hit turn. It's pretty neat that they're still wearing their suits. They didn't have to, but yeah. Everyone seems to be too enthusiastically agreed to your request for modeling, aside from one particular individual whose reluctance to participate in things is downright legendary. Tsathoggua. I don't think I can put that off. I'm no model. I just can't see it. It's a no-go for me. Sorry. Aw, I'm honestly in a swimsuit. Wouldn't be too revealing, I'm sure. Come on, let's see that snuggly bod. You're not convincing me. Me in a swimsuit just seems wrong on too many levels. Monsieur Tsathoggua, is something bothering you? You can speak to me about anything, you know. It's just... I'm like the opposite of a model, yeah? It doesn't matter how great your designs are. You put me on a catwalk, and I'm just gonna fall off it. So you are concerned about your suitability for the task, then? You need not worry so much, Monsieur Tsathoggua. Besides which, I cannot achieve the theme of the show without you, I fear. What? How come? The theme for the show is cultural intersection. So I asked myself, just what does that mean? I determined that for me to showcase that answer to my audience, your participation is indispensable. And my ability to match the theme of the show will have a direct impact on my future as a fashion designer. So please, I need you, my friend. Please, will you help me to prove myself in the second chance I have been given? Hey, pretty please, Tsathoggua. Do it for Arachne. I'll be right there with you too. Let me ask one question. If I, flat out declined, what would you do? Well, I'd be forced to start looking for someone else, I'm afraid. It would be a difficult search, and I might not find anyone on time. Oh. That would be awful bad for you, though. You'd be liable to overwork yourself and wind up in the hospital again, yeah. I guess you got me. Thinking about what you'd have to go through without me, I feel a lot more motivated to help. Just bear in mind, I'm a hardcore shut-in. Doing all this is bad enough to begin with, but doing it outside is even worse. Watching your friend work herself to death is worse still, though. So just make sure you take breaks and stuff, yeah? And after all this, I'm done. I'm not doing anything else for a century. You got that? Monsieur Tsathoggua, you have a deal. Thank you so much. You're the best. Thanks, Tsathoggua. Let's rock this show together. I love you, Tsathoggua. What? That's really bold of you to just blur it out at that time, just like that. Oh my god, English, please. To just blur it out at a time like this. But I love you too. Tsathoggua. You mentioned to be another all-sizing battle, but we've already done that with you. I wouldn't mind duking it out again, though. The second time's bound to be even more of a blast. Perhaps you were thinking of putting yourself against all of us at once. Exactly! I can't wait to take all of you at once. Those who wish to become my models must be subject to appropriate coaching, after all. But this girl, I wouldn't stand a chance against the whole lot of you, which is why I'm counting on Aerthen. Will you stand by my side and be my support once again, love? Just dropping by to say hi. Hello, Prisma. Nice to see you. Let's beat them down to size. Get it? You bet. I'll show it's done. You sure? I'm kind of a fashion disaster. I don't know about that. Please, do not attempt to do as such. I know from recent experience just how such overconfidence can be one's undoing. You just keep on doing you, honey. It is for you that I will be able to keep a watchful eye on my own shadow. Now then, I'll be ready to intersect our bonds. Let us begin. With all my mind, body, and spirit, I hereby challenge you all to bask in my orgy. Brace yourselves, my friend. And Arachne proceeds to take them all at once, especially Suzuka, who's the biggest of them all. If any of you want to see a specific special quest at the end, let me know. I'm not going to do all of them, but if you guys are really keen, maybe I'll do one. Usually I just do them on my own free time, but, you know, doesn't hurt to ask. Does Tsathoggua have one? Yeah, most likely. I'm pretty sure they all have one right now. They were released recently, or the English translations rather were released just like maybe yesterday or something. But yeah, either yesterday or 2 days ago, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they're translated. Yeah, sure, I'll do that one. Tsathoggua it is. And no one else, because I don't know how long this will take. Like, if this happens to be a very short playthrough, then maybe I'll just do more than that, but one is enough. So I'll be doing Tsathoggua at the end then, in more ways than one. Your shadows are all so magnificent. It is as though they thread through the tiny space between reality and the ideal, giving form to the fantastical. Yes, yes! You are all wonderful, outstanding. What an electrifying feeling. All of my senses are on the highest of alerts. I swear to God, she actually is having more right now. I have no clue what's gotten into you, but hey, if you're really that happy, then I'm happy too. I'm just warming up on my end. I'm about to kick it up a notch. Think you can keep up, Arachne? As if to respond to the grip's collective surprise and galvanization, Arachne makes her thread go wild. It truly begins to resemble spider silk. A complex web of threads jets into the skies and comes falling down like rain, giving the Tokyo skyline a magnificent silver gleam. Who knew Arachne was this strong? She's holding her own, even against 5 opponents. Indeed. Every indication suggests she could handle us easily, even without Arathan's support. She's really stepped up her game. It's like she's upgraded herself and is running on higher horsepower now. Pattern becomes visible only to Arachne. She begins to spin her threads, and as she traces that pattern in the air, it gradually becomes visible to all. It shines with her passion and relentless pursuit of self-expression. I can see it! I can finally see it! The stage has been set for the final unveiling. It is the real and the ideal, locked in a perpetual tug-of-war on a field of boundless contradictions. And with these contradictions, my shadow flourishes. That is where my mode can be found. She'd be horny. I see it. I see it so clearly. I see so spectacularly. It is beauty incarnate. Have you done it? Is this the breakthrough? Just who do you think you're talking to, honey? I am Arachne, top class, super elite, grandmaker, bigger than life fashion designer extraordinaire. I can transform any hidden body line into an hourglass of the gods, so of course I have done it. Behold! With a smile broad enough to brighten even Hephaestus' day, Arachne reaches into her pocket and pulls out her phone. The swimsuits are complete, and I have their full designs here for all to see. The question is, can you handle seeing them? How did she make them so fast? The fuck? Usually it takes half a day or something. Wait a second. Are you saying you had already finished the designs and had them on your phone this whole time? And what was all the fighting for? Are you just teasing us? That's pretty mean, yeah. No. I cannot choose from the bevy of prototypes I concocted. It is as Arathan said. Oh wow, that's a pretty smart way of being efficient on time. Having them all pre-made and ready and deciding on one later. I'm constantly swimming in a sea of ideas. That's right, that was her problem before. She couldn't pick a single idea. So, as a matter of fact, she actually did sketch out several ideas. And I needed a mass of all sizing battles to reach a final verdict on the designs. Additionally, since you were all modeling for the very first time, you needed to learn a thing or two about model movement. I cannot let a bunch of amateurs go strutting down the catwalk with no grace or panache, after all. Yeah, this girl is, I don't know, she's like upper shelf business boss girl. And rather than tell you all how to move, I thought first-hand experience would be the most efficient way to learn. That's some real crafter talk right there. Book learning is all well and good, but practical education is the best. Come to think of it, your movements were rather choreographed. They seemed purposed to mesmerize, not subjugate. Nail on the head, cutie. So, are you all prepared for the grand reveal? The time is upon us. Arachne pulls up her photo app and presents her new swimsuit designs to the gathered crowd. Holy moly! Interesting. Good heavens. Oh, that's hot. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my, you all have such looks on your faces. Have you truly been so moved by my designs? I'm quite proud of how they turned out. What do you think, Earthen honey? Arachne gives you a closer look at the designs displayed on her screen. Your feelings are betrayed by the expression planted across your face. So, this is what we'll be modeling. I had thought I was emotionally prepared, but the task at hand now seems considerably more daunting than expected, especially given his request of something more subdued. However, I have accepted it, and must therefore fulfill the duty entrusted to me. This is awesome. Yeah, exactly what I was looking for. Couldn't be a schoolgirl if I balked at something like this. I'm into it. The audience is going to flip out when they see these 6 swimsuits. You've got guts asking a guy like me to wear something like that. But I'll gladly step up. I'll show you how courageous we Kamachi crafters really are. This is asking an awful lot, Arachne. Is there no way to, make a design change? Guess I'll just, steal my nerves with another honey drink and get it over with. If it was specifically made for me, I'll gladly wear anything my Arachne designs. I'll dash down that catwalk like it's a football field. Feeling pleased with the support of the group, Arachne brings her phone in close and makes a call. Hello? Monsieur Gumo? I'm calling to inform you that all show preparations are complete. We are ready to go. The schedule's a tight one, so I'll send you all the details via email post-haste. Oh, do not worry your supple hair, monsieur. Everything will be perfect. I hope you are ready to be dazzled. Adieu, adieu. I shall see you on the runway. Alright, everyone. There is little time left for her rehearsal. Let us review all of the choreography once more, starting from the very beginning of our battle. I have exceptionally high standards, so I hope no one expects me to go easy on them. We won't let you down, Arachne. Come on, everyone. Let's get this party restarted. Arachne takes a stance befitting a leader that makes her grand proclamation to the volunteers who gathered here just for her. Everyone responds with an enthusiastic shout, a firm nod, or at the very least, a show of tentative bravado. These mixed responses trigger some awkward smiles and laughter, easing whatever tensions may have yet remained as volunteers began their second round of training. The final few days pass, leading to the moment everyone's been waiting for, the big show. Arachne and the models awaited their cues, fully prepared for the grand reveal. Well, that was a relatively short part compared to what I'm used to. 30 minutes, I guess not. It's about the same length. Okay, episode 6, part 2. I believe episode 6 is only 2 parts, so this should be the final part of the main story, and then the epilogue stuff happens after. Not a soul in Tokyo would complain over a fine summer day like this. The weather could not be more perfect. A sonorous voice echoes from the Tokyo Mode Collection Summer Swimmer Spectacular special stage, Jesus Christ, grabbing the attention of all the event goers.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Check, check. Are we good? Perfect then.
It is I. Hello, Ara. Welcome, Joe. Welcome. We are now in part 2 of episode 6. We have just finished this picking our clothing for the show, and Arachne has boiled it down to a few things, and we just finished rehearsals, so now it's time for the actual show.
Welcome, everyone. Sorry to keep you all waiting. I'm happy to announce the beginning of this year's Tokyo Mode Collection special stage, highlighting the boldest new designs.
No big fancy words or business jargon. I guess even Yuma has a public face. It is important to adjust one's tone accordingly for the audience. Most of this crowd is not the business sort.
Let's have a round of applause for our up-and-coming designer for our blossoming talent troupe. The one, the only, the artiste, Madame Arachne.
A cheer erupts from the crowd as everyone's attention fixes onto the stage. Arachne approaches the mic stand, calm and composed, with a smile like a budding flower. She politely introduces herself. Hello, and welcome everyone to today's show. My name is Arachne. I'm so pleased to see you all here today. And once you have all seen the swimwear I have designed, I promise you, you'll leave today's show feeling just as pleased. So much preamble, let's see it already. No need for all talk, time to walk. Save the speech for after the show. Way to say the same thing 3 times in a row. Shh! I know. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce a special guest to the stage. She is a superstar amongst superstars. You all know her. Gabrielle, come on out, girl! Hi! It's me, everyone's favorite idol angel, Gabrielle. Are you all having a good time? When my absolute favorite designer in Tokyo called to ask me to come share the stage with her today, I just couldn't say no. So let's get this thing started, shall we? Enjoy my music while our swimsuit models take the catwalk. Nice swimwear. Oh boy. I'm so glad I'm a member of Gabrielle's fan club. I can't imagine what I'd do if I'd missed this performance. Seeing some new works from Gabrielle's costume design might give some insights into Gabrielle's next look too. Ooh! Go Gabrielle! Oh man, just like always, she's as beautiful as the moon. Kalki, I can't hear your voice. Cheer louder! Oh, is that where the AR came from? Between Hati and Kalki. I was like, when did they ever interact? But I guess it's here. Kalki didn't say a single word that entire time. Him being subjected to Hati's antics. Gabrielle's surprise appearance fills the crowd with exhilaration. Their cheers grow to an unprecedented crescendo. As her music resounds through the open event space, the models line up to walk the runway. I was not prepared for Hati's voice. I was like channeling within my mind for a split second. What's he sound again? First up is a young athlete from Yoyogi Academy. Welcome to the stage, Wakon Tonka. Yep, that air. My, look how this bold swimsuit flaunts this football player's tight, tempered muscles. I mean, flaunts is, I don't know how to it's just the underwear, isn't it? Did she do anything else besides the underwear? I mean, it's football underwear. I wouldn't wear that. Just saying. Even if I was into football. That's a bit too on the nose. But hey, whatever. They're into it. Or rather, into his body. Wakon Tonka struts onto the stage with no hint of either shame or pretense. This confidence gives his calm, inviting, familiar smile a sense of authenticity that really resonates with the crowd. They seem mesmerized by the model himself and by the bold, cheeky bulge he is wearing. No one can look away. He moves as if he were gifted with alluring charm at birth, so naturally does it exude from his very being. One would never guess that this was the first time ever to set foot upon a model's runway. Hello, who is this strapping young man? I can't believe what I'm seeing. Did someone say what? This was his first walk? Get out of here. He's gotta be professional. His movements are so graceful. Wakon Tonka looks absolutely fearless up there. Oh yes, that shouldn't be a surprise. I could never parade around in front of a crowd like that, especially wearing something so revealing. Gunzo? Hey, Gunzo, calm down. You practically got steam shooting out from your ears. Gunzo's thirst meter increasing. His confidence is outstanding, to be honest. But then again, it is Housamo. I mean, I think it's just Wakon Tonka's personality. He has never shown a hint of shame of just calling people he is known for a brief time, you know, my Aerith, my Gunzo, my Arachne. I really think it's specific just him. Plus, it might be his mythology thing. He seems to be just very loving of everyone in general, so there's nothing to be ashamed of in that sense. Wow, Wakon Tonka's so lucky he got picked as the first one to walk the runway. Of course, the crowd's going to love him. He's really killing it up there, huh? That's a real captain right there. I have to be taking notes. Yep, Wakon Tonka's got it. As everyone else would describe him, he is a total player. Huh? What do you mean? Ah! Nothing. Forget I said anything. Haha. Whenever I wear the clothes you designed, I'm reminded of the wound I bear deep inside and the darkened shadow it casts. I don't want to ever forget it again. I must accept it. And these clothes, made just for me, can help me do that. My Arachne, I cherish the day I met you, and I swear to you that no matter what, I will never forget this bond we forged. And I will never forget the ones who gave me the opportunity to forge it. Thank you, my Aerthan. Like a gust of cool wind, Wakantanka gracefully departs the runway. Wow, inner monologues. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna be just recapping everyone's sort of, character arc very briefly and how they've resolved it. Although in this sense, I guess he's just being grateful about his newfound friendship with Arachne, so maybe not quite. What comes after is like a blast of hot air blown in from a raging sun.
Our next entry hails from Kabukicho, and is sure to leave quite an impact. We all know schoolgirls are the trailblazers of all new trends. Let's all watch Suzuka set the runway ablaze with her deadly style.
Goddamn, girl! Looking hot! Flaunt that. Suzuka barrels onto the stage like a wild animal, beaming with excitement. In striking contrast to Wakantanka's quiet confidence, Suzuka's couldn't be much louder. Yeah, Suzuka's outfit is probably one of my favorites. Her hips and shoulders bounce with each downward thrust of her legs as she swaggers down the catwalk, her powerful gaze fixed down, dead ahead. She stalks the catwalk like a tiger, her movements projecting ferociousness while still remaining elegant and nimble. I mean, she's gotta have the best outfits for someone with the least breast, but... Girl got style, go queen. The crowd is swept off their feet by the raw power she emanates, which only further emphasizes the shapely, athletic physique highlighted by the sleek and supple swimsuit she's wearing. Love her energy. Go girl, give us what you want! Well, nothing up on her bosom anyways.
I thought it was one super cool swimsuit. But wait, did the announcers just say she was deadly? Shouldn't we be worried? Actually, she's deadly as can be, because she's coming up there.
You go, girl. Show him who's girl boss. Oh, are you glaring at me? That's great. Glare harder, just like that.
Step on me, queen. Suzuka's got some talent for real. She's gonna make some mean bread if she went pro.
Hey, I'm glad that they're actually seeing her in that light now.
Stupid King of Night. Bailing at the last minute. He should have forced Marchosius to come here. Even Gina would have been better suited for this. This place is way too bright and fancy for somebody like me. Now, Tetsuya. A change of scenery ain't so bad once in a blue moon. You might even enjoy yourself if you tried. Instead of pouting, why don't you go and take some shots of the young miss? This is her big break, after all. I guess you're right. And here now, so might as well make the most of it.
I did sign up for this, and the crowd sure is loving it. But man, is it weird to have all eyes on me right now in the center of the ring, just like a circus. You know what though? It's fine. I'm an ogre. Ogres don't get flustered. I'm a school this crowd with my schoolgirlish appeal. I'm wearing a swimsuit designed by the one and only Arachne, and I look amazing on me. So let's show this baby off. Suzuka injects some extra ass into her final pass, then practically drifts off the stage. Even after she's gone, however, the aura from her thunderous ass remains. But as if called to clear away that heavy smoke, Gabriel transforms the atmosphere of the event space with another of her invigorating songs. This is Gabriel's song, and this is actually the first time we're hearing this song for this event. Took a while. Keep in mind, this is Gabriel's canonical voice apparently now. Completely different from her voice acting. Our next model is responsible for constructing the beautiful space in which you are all sitting. The trusty tinkerer, Matsumara. Watch and be wowed by the impressive form and raw power of this expert artisan and loyal business partner. Matsumara bursts onto the stage with a burly march no typical model could ever reproduce. Surprisingly, instead of wearing a swimsuit, he appears before the audience wearing his formal stretch suit. Well, we already know he is very quick to be able to take it all off. A broad smile is plastered on his face as the puzzled crowd gazes up at him. Buff. Oh, he switched way too fast. Calm your fucking tits.
Keep those eyes peeled, everyone.
You're not gonna want to miss what's coming next. Jesus Christ, he switched his sentence.
You're not gonna miss what's coming next.
Oh, calm your tits are not smart. At least, like, switch clothes for 1 second longer. Arachne designed a suit for Midsummer to be almost instantly removable, which is something he specifically requires for his classes so he can illustrate the importance of muscles. I see. So that's how he's able to do it. Well, actually, that's not true. He was wearing his normal clothes back then. He's just an expert at taking off clothes. This design has been ingeniously incorporated into the fashion show, with the Midsummer's unexpectedly quick change catching the audience off guard and keeping them invested. Got Gilf.
Whoa! Where did the suit go?
Unbelievable! Look at the curse of the absolute unit! I think I'm in love.
Nice going, Gramps! I definitely gotta see the design sketches for that suit later on. Yeah, it's like the suit's part of his body. I'm gonna have to order one of those. Heck, I'd even take just the swimsuit. So I've been bulking up quite a lot recently, so all my clothes have gotten all ripped and stretched. I could do with some new duds.
Alright, we're talking about calm down. So if it quick changes, where does it go? That is a good mystery. Maybe, I don't know, directly in his Speedo.
After putting in an order, get me in that too. Though I might not be able to afford it right now. I'll take care of it for you. You just worry about putting that coin toward chasing your dreams. Wow, that's mighty kind of you. Oh, I feel like this is why everyone always assumes I'm the junior here. Oh, my muscles are tingling from all this praise. It feels different from the adoration I get at bodybuilding events. Better not let go on my head or I might wind up trying to become a model full time. It's just so invigorating. A guy could get used to all this hooting and hollering.
Midsummer's carefree attitude and unusual stage presence captivates the crowd, who hang on to his every movement until the very moment he departs the stage. As soon as he does this, there's a palpable drop in the energy levels throughout the event space, as though a void has been left in his wake. And into the void steps the next model, looking the part of a high-class assassin, even in swimwear. You gotta go now. Have a nice day. That's fine. Have a good day, Joe, and thank you for joining so far.
Coming to the stage next is Daikanyama's very own Zabanya. Just look how those rock-hard muscles shimmer like stars, visible in all their glory thanks to our next lovely chic swimsuit.
The moment he's introduced, Zabanya goes on to do something extremely unexpected. He bends at his waist into a perfect 90-degree angled bow. The extreme correctness of his form rings unnatural, yet also exceptionally polite and endearing. He proceeds to walk down the runway with careful and strict attention to even his tiniest movements, striving to perfectly replicate what he's been practicing for days. The impression he gives, as always, is one of order, discipline, and subservience. And to the audience who are seeing him for the first time, this all holds a very exotic appeal. Did he just bow to us? Was that planned?
That was so precious! He seems so sweet and huggable.
Let's see, that's Zabanya, always full of surprises.
Lord Ursuline, it's impolite to laugh. That was surely just part of his practice staged choreography. See? Look at Gabriel. If that were ad-libbed, Gabriel would be reacting to it, yet she remains unperturbed.
What's he doing? He wasn't supposed to bow.
Nice.
She actually looks perturbed, if you ask me, though she's doing a great job at hiding it.
Do you mean to suggest Lord Zabanya's bow was improvised?
I don't even know, but I don't even think it matters. It worked for him, and it made his modeling debut all the more memorable. Unacceptable. I was given a strict mission, and I botched it at the very start. And I'm so embarrassed. The shame weighs heavy on my heart. My lack of experience in these matters is to be my downfall. No. I must not give in to these emotions. I must atone. I will atone, Lord Arslan. Lord Arathan.
Despite his misgivings, Zabani's trip down the catwalk is met with heavy applause. Not only did the fans not mind his faux pas, they absolutely loved it. Let loose. Yeah, that's Zabani's entire spiel. He really doesn't need to let loose. After his turn is up, Zabani leaves the stage, and a few moments of silence before Yuma returns to announce the final rounds of modeling.
And now, for the grand finale, we have a trio of fashion superstars.
A trio? Arachne herself, damn! So she did figure out something for herself from her all-sizing battle.
The designer Arachne, her companion Tsathoggua, and her assistant Arathan.
Oh wow, I look so hot. Don't you love that sprite of me? God damn, I look so stylish. Saga does too, though. Real though, can we get some more sprites for me? MC? Tsathoggua enters the stage first, and the crowd erupts. You follow closely behind and are met with further cheers. Arachne is the last to enter, and is seemingly unmoved by the audience's presence. She positions herself between you and Tsathoggua, ready for a spit roast. Tsathoggua is struck with embarrassment. He timidly lowers his head as the three of you walk down the runway. Ah,
Malachi.
Sure, confident muddle walk.
Everyone's looking at me. Their eyes are like daggers, and they all seem so confused that I'm up here. I knew I shouldn't have come. But I need to stick to it till the end. I don't want to make Arachne and Arathan look bad.
Stand up straight, you two. Eyes forward, big smiles.
Arachne lightly admonishes you in practice whisper, clearly audible to you but not the audience.
Arachne.
And whatever anyone may say about you, do not worry. If a single soul speaks ill of you, they will have to answer to me. You both look fabulous and oh so charming. I will hear nothing to the contrary. I'm very proud of you both.
She's proud of me.
Thanks to you two, I finally know where I stand. I finally have been able to see the world around me for what it is.
Arachne and her big boobs. Sorry, I just needed to look at that for a second longer.
I always wanted the world to accept me, but felt that I never could. I always wanted to be understood, but feared that no one ever would. I was afraid. Afraid that the beauty I saw would be rejected by others, or worse, would be laughed at. Arachne, you're shaking. Are you scared now, still? I have been shaking this whole time. I act proud, but in truth, I've always been afraid to stand before the masses. Despite my bluster, I have always heard a little voice sneering at me in every crowd. I know now that I was my own. And I understand. I understand that I was the one sneering at the world, mocking it for nothing at all. It was a dangerous circle, for I knew deep down that I was what I was doing and feared that I would be mocked in return. And I was alone in that fear, which made it all the worse. No one wants to be a solitary pariah or an outcast. But I'm not alone anymore. I am no longer a rogue fashionista with no one else to rely upon. Because I have you two. You both believed in me along.
Arachne.
Tsathoggua.
Don't worry, I'm totally on board now, Arathan.
Huh? It's just me, or all the models getting cooler and cooler by the second.
Hold up, isn't that the same guy who was wearing that awesome Snow White suit?
Oh yeah, that's Prince Studmuffin, alright. He started trending out of nowhere. Can't believe I'm seeing him in person.
And the model opposite him looks positively stunning too.
Tsathoggua smiles with a newfound confidence as Arachne takes the mic in hand and steps forward.
First of all, I want to thank all of you lovely people for taking the time to come and enjoy my show. But before we all leave, there is something that I wish to tell you. I am, as you can see, a genius when it comes to fashion. There is no kind of attire which I cannot create.
Honestly, you know, a lot of them were hits, some of them are misses, even the ones that, you know, were specially designed. But I gotta say, Arachne's outfit here is pretty damn fly. But whatever attire I make, it has always been made to order for specific clients. In the world of fashion, no matter how trendy an outfit may become, there will always be those ill-suited to its looks. With that in mind, I wanted to ask you all to take another closer look at the swimsuits I have showcased today.
They are.
Boop. At Arachne's urging, all the models return to the stage once more. Each model comes from a different background and has a distinct figure, and each swimsuit is designed just for them. These swimsuits are designed to expose and give form to the hidden charms that once lay dormant within them. For I believe that only by exposing these hidden charms, the shadows within us, can attire truly become ours. The emotional music, a Housamo classic. Yeah. That sensibility is what defines Mode Arachne. She has a very strong point that is hard to capture sometimes or hard to understand sometimes for people who, you know, are sort of self-proclaimed to not care about fashion. But essentially, if you don't care about fashion, oftentimes the issue might be an innate lack of actual, you know, recognition of your own charm and beauty. But you need to actually perfectly acknowledge it to realize that fashion is not supposed to be some compensation for it, but in fact is supposed to reveal and enhance that inner beauty to refine it. So I really do resonate with Arachne's message. With that said, fashion's expensive as fuck, so it's not always something we can all indulge in. But at the very least, we should at least not try to be pessimistic about what we wear. So I'm here to tell you, do not choose your daily attire based on the latest boom. Instead, find your own mode and shine, baby! Running trends and raging fads come and go in the blink of an eye. They are never here to stay. Your own original mode, however, is yours and yours alone. It is your inner self, your shadow. It is a part of who you are. My fashion is born from the locus where my mode and your mode intersect. It is your fashion, envisioned in my style. So that's her interpretation of intersection. Interesting. And a very awesome interpretation too. Maximize like her aesthetic sense and perfectly match it to the individual. And in that sense, the entire event has been about her intersection with our sensibilities. So if there's one thing I wish for all of you to take away from today's show, it is this. We are all hiding some part of us, a weakness perhaps, something we consider unsightly, something we wish to keep hidden. You are too. No one is exempt from this. You may not realize you're hiding anything, but there is always something there. But know that this something is fundamental to who you are. You may fear it or consider it unsightly, but it is a part of you. If you wish to keep it hidden, that is okay. And if you are unaware of it, that is okay too. But should you wish to make a change in your life, or take a path unfamiliar to you, by revealing it to the world, just know that I am here to help by making an outfit that shows your true colors in the most fabulous, sincere way. My fashion is passion. Unveiling the best you is what I do. Arachne's speech is met with the strongest roar of applause yet. You can't help but wonder, however, how many people actually understood her message and how many were simply swept up at the moment by her earnestness of her words. Yeah, not everyone will understand these kind of words, but in the very least, she got her message out, and some people will at least understand them. It seems sadly like most of them will forget this valuable life lessons before too long, recalling only the zealous crowd and the electrifying atmosphere of the event. That's life for you, but surely a few of them will take her speech to heart. I did. And it may mean the world to those who do.
So, this is your answer, huh? Yes, you finally seen the light.
Sounds like you're resolved to stay true to yourself to the very end. And that's a rebelliousness I can get behind. And can get behind you in any way.
So one's livelihood is expressed through the clothes they wear. If one is to change, that so must the other. I understand.
Yes, a little help from time to time could help make one's path a bit clearer. It's very good advice, my Arachne.
I guess people weren't making fun of me in the swimsuit after all, huh? Maybe an occasional break from the norm isn't so bad.
Make fun of you? Hardly, you look great. Swimsuit really suits you, Tsathoggua.
Yours looks pretty great on you too, Arthur.
Step forward, everyone. We are to bid this lovely audience adieu. You and the rest of the models follow Arachne and stand where she indicates. You're met with continuous applause and cheer as you cross the catwalk for the last time. I hope they got your message, Arachne. Did he say everything you need to? Have your dreams come true today? It is sweet of you to ask. I know you have been looking out for me all this time. Thank you, Arthur, honey. To answer your question, in a way, yes. But there's still much I wish to accomplish. And I will. All in due time.
And so, this year's first annual Tokyo Mode Collection Summer Swimwear Spectacular is now officially at its end. Let's give our featured designer, Arachne, and all of our models one final round of applause.
There's a very real sense that the crowd is not just celebrating the very successful closing of a glamorous fashion event, but the birth of a new top-tier fashion designer as well. And so the curtains close on a summer battle of a different sort. Though this end is one tale, it is but the start of so many more. Seaside Fashionista, proceed to epilogue. So the epilogue is actually rather long, if I remember. I think it's 4 parts. I didn't play this story before, but of course I can identify how many episodes and parts there are just from looking at the memories when I originally skipped through them for the translation, or when I was untranslated rather. So let us do part 1 of the epilogue. Imagine they all learn these lessons without any unforeseeable feature. Not sure what you mean by that, unless you're talking about the end of the world again, which happens every loop, but... Couldn't be your host, man. I wonder what the epilogue's gonna be about. Actually, never mind. 4 parts. Let's see. How many models were there? There was like 4 or 5. If you exclude Tsathoggua. So maybe we're just gonna see everyone again. Yeah, I have a sense it's gonna be us three, me, Tsathoggua. Oh, here we are. And Arachne doing stuff. Like a sudden squall, it sweeps through the streets of Tokyo. News of a hot new fashion designer named Arachne, first whispered in the shadows, now spreading to even the remotest corner of the city. In fact, her bold style is all anyone can talk about in the coastal areas popular with summertime beachgoers. Oh, you're talking about the loop. Oh, epilogue, a Midsummer Night's Dream. I mean, those lessons are important too, even if the underworld happens. Just because you're gonna die in the future, there's a 100% mortality rate for all humans, by the way. Doesn't mean the lessons you learn between aren't important, right? Arachne has reached back out to you, asking to meet up once more, and you agreed to a rendezvous to Shinjuku Station. Summer is in full blast as the sun beats down on the busy throngs of people going about their daily lives. From within the sweaty mass, you hear a familiar clack-clacking of heels approaching your location, and are met with a familiar face, partially obscured by a massive box. Good morning, sweetie! Oh, it looks like today's humidity has gotten the better of you. You are drenched in sweat. I must have kept you waiting. I'm so very sorry. Hey-o, good morning. Hot enough for you? Are you up working all night again? Oh, you have caught me red-handed. I was busy preparing a lineup for the shop, and did not sleep a wink. But it was a request from Monsieur Tsathoggua, and one cannot refuse a request from a friend, no? Never mind that, though. Look here, in the back of my arm. I bought you something. I bought you that morning breakfast that I know you love so much. A healthy breakfast is essential for a day of hard work, so dig in, and we shall get started. While you're eating, I will fill you in on today's agenda. We are to conduct market research. The goal is to determine just how high the customer satisfaction rate is among those who have been wearing my attire. That's like totally not research. That's just a feeling of your ego, yeah? Think I'll just go back to bed. You sound like Monsieur Tsathoggua with that talk, honey. But he too is helping out today. Speaking of helping, would you be a dear and help me carry this? 8 limbs can only go so far when carrying something, oh my god, English. 8 limbs can only go so far when something is this heavy. She hands over the large box she'd been carrying. It's not completely sealed and seems to be full of clothes. It is full of formal wear sets for men, among other things. Be careful with it now. If it shifts too much, they may wrinkle. So, how does this relate to research, and what are all these clothes even for? Forgive me for not explaining sooner, honey. You know your girl has got a lot more on her plate. The package is going to the same place where we will conduct a research. I am simply killing 2 birds with 1 stone. But that is enough chit-chatting. You have finished your breakfast, no? Then let us be off. Allons-y! I certainly did finish that breakfast really quickly. I still don't know what I'm doing, but that's kind of the norm here. Let's just see where the day takes me. And do you vow to be a faithful partner in sickness and in health? It just so happens that a wedding ceremony is being held in the chapel at Daikanyama Academy when you arrive. You and Arachne seem to have shown up just as the vows are about to be exchanged. He observes Bonnie as he officiates the ceremony. Though there are definite signs of tension on his face, there's a substantive note of confidence overpowering it. Looks like we made it before the end. That was a close call. Well, look who finally turned up. Glad he could make it. He's doing okay, particularly for how wet he is beyond years. I would expect a more glowing endorsement from one man of the class about another, but perhaps modesty is a better fit.
You've done us a great service, Lady Arachne. I'm sure Zavania feels the same way.
Oh, please drop the lady, and it is you who have done a great service for me. I give you my heartfelt thanks. I never would have gotten my own special stage at the event were it not for your kind recommendation. As long as we're all thanking one another, I'd like to thank you too, Arachne. Lord Zabania seems genuinely pleased. No, I was merely entertaining my own selfish whims. I could not bear for his lovely shadow to go unseen. The thanks truly is mine to give. I have benefited so much from the opportunity you have afforded me. Nothing wrong with entertaining selfish whims as long as you're not harming anyone. We idols act on our desires all the time. Being self-centered just means you're looking out for your well-being, right? And how else can you live your best life? That's an interesting look at it. Not necessarily good, but interesting. Definitely very idol-like, though. And I am indeed taken with the idea of yours. It speaks to me, I must say. You certainly do have a way with words, Gabriel. You know just how to touch the hearts and minds of those around you. No, trust me, I'm not very good with words at all. It's like that shadow within stuff you keep talking about. It's complicated.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot what Gabriel's power was, but I think it was actually the power to inspire, like, affection from others or something like that. That's why she's popular as an idol, not just her skill, but also because of her secret artifact ability.
That reminds me. Your next big performance is in fall, right? Do you have any requests for your new stage costume? I was thinking something Halloween themed because, you know, it's fall. But I'd like it to have some flair to it, too.
Oh, you like Gabriel's fit? Yeah, she first wore it in... When did she first wear it? I think she first wore it in Christmas, actually. She was hiding in disguise and talking with Maria, who was also featured in that event. I don't think she actually wore it in the main quest, but maybe I'm wrong.
You can count on this, girl! I shall come up with something no one has ever seen before.
Lord Arslan, it pleases me to say that the wedding ceremony has come to a close without incident. Oh, hello, Arachne. Always a pleasure to be graced by your presence as well, Arathan. Though inexperienced, I have just now faithfully fulfilled my duty in officiating my very first wedding.
I do feel bad that we kind of interrupted their wedding and we're not even giving them screen time, whoever they are, whichever mobs are marrying.
So I have heard. I do miss seeing those sexy hips exposed, but you still look quite fetching at the altar, love. Of course, the belt strap bondage looks of your swimsuit would have been my choice, given the option.
Thank you, I think. You've taught me many lessons I would not have learned elsewhere. And for coming to my aid once more to release me from my fetters, I owe you a debt of gratitude to you too, Arathan.
No need to ever hold yourself back, though you are charming when you do. But I want to see every side of you.
It will be some time yet until my heart is filled with the same level of confidence you boast. I dream earnestly of a time when we two may stand on equal footing and conquer the skies together.
A lovely sentiment. Now then, let's say we set off for our next destination, which is to be Kanmatatak. I just cannot wait to see how my stretched suit looks in action.
You're leaving already? I suppose there's no rest for the weary designer, is there?
Please be sure to take care of yourself, though. Don't forget your body is your most important asset. Yeah, the high-profile lifestyle is no joke. Hang in there, girl. I'm rooting for you.
Before you go, I have a message for you from the angels. They ask that you please practice some restraint next time.
Oh, well, I cannot make any promises on that, but if I should fail to, I will at least make up for it with volunteer work.
Arachne, I pray that you may be blessed with good health and fortune as you continue down your chosen path.
You are too kind. If you ever need another new suit, do not hesitate to contact me. Now, Arathan, allons-y!
Wow, are we really meeting everyone in part 1 of the epilogue? Okay. You enter the auditorium at Kamatatak to find a much more chaotic atmosphere compared to the austere halls you just came from. Everyone is zeroed in on a man standing behind the podium at center stage. He speaks with a growing intensity, commanding his students' attention.
Further, I'd like to turn our latest findings and observations concerning the components of dark matter.
If you don't remember, dark matter is an actual thing that they briefly talked about. It's actually the substance that makes up both the walls of Tokyo and sacred artifacts, if I remember correctly.
As you know, dark matter works like a sort of net for information. The data goes in, but it never comes back out.
hot teacher. Yeah, he wears that suit very well, but that's Arachne for you. If it was any other suit, then like it would just be kind of hiding the muscles. But of course, this one well shows it off without also sacrificing the formality of what a suit entails.
The data in question consists of the usual photons and electrons, as well as wave vibrations, but also includes memory. As a result, there have actually been reports of dark matter dreaming of the memories locked away within it.
Okay, so that's in reference to sacred artifacts. You and Arachne are happy to find Amatsumara donning his tailor-made suit as he gives his presentation. It's clear he's been talking for quite some time, yet he shows no sign of tiring. The perfectly fitted suit, similar to the one made from Tsathoggua, helps keep his body comfortable and his stress levels low.
It's a good thing Gramps' new suit got made in time for the conference. You can just see how folksy he is.
Right? With his old suit, he was always just on edge because he was always on the verge of tearing itself apart. He's really loving the new look though, and the fact that he can remove it to show off his assets at any time is a big plus.
Stripping his suit would indeed be one way to give his lectures a boost, and it would help demonstrate the value of muscle. That must be Mr. Artisan Man's mood. Hit the crowd with something unexpected, and they will never forget it. Oh yes, and I must not forget either. There's one more client here to visit. Someone else put in an order. I wonder who it is. Maybe it's Faceless.
That would be the guy who was taking the stage after Gramps. Hey, and here he is now.
You catch Amatsumara just as he finishes the presentation. He backs off the stage, and another brilliant man of competitive proportion takes his place. Or is it going to be Dagon or something? He stands behind the podium and begins to speak with a hefty, bellowing voice. Hey, it's Aegir! I didn't realize he worked in the same institution in here. I thought he was like all the way somewhere up north near Tokyo Bay. Well, I guess Oto Ward is kind of near Tokyo Bay, just the south side of it.
Next, I'll be sharing my findings from my latest treasure hunt on the high seas, so unclog those ears and get ready to take notes. My fieldwork this time around took place at a collision of the worlds in Tokyo Bay.
Talk about our adventure, I suppose. As Aegir begins his presentation, you notice Amatsumara making a beeline right for the two of you. Looking good, Amatsumara. That suit really fits you, old man.
Got it? Dressing up real nice every now and again sure does feel good. I've been hearing so many compliments as I walk through the streets too. It's a real eye catcher, this suit.
Great work on your presentation, Amatsumara. You looked very academic behind the podium.
It's been some time since I brandished the teacher's pointer like that. This suit really helped me get in the zone. Aegir's in a great mood too. He's been getting a lot of the same praise I have. Real nice of you to make him a suit.
Oh, so that's Arachne's, or Aegir's suit. Lots of people with the letter A as the first letter of the name here.
Look at him go. He can wave his arms and puff his chest till the cows come out, and it just rolls with the punches.
Just be sure you both look after them, so they can last you till the bitter end. It is no simple task to make suits for bodies with such stunning musculature, after all.
Hey, Arachne! I was hoping I could get an outfit made by you, too. Maybe something for work that's stain resistant. In fact, I think you could make that too. Might be nice to do some sword training together with Arthur.
Since I gotta help Gramps with presentations, I was also hoping I could get some nice suave suit made for me. Arachne's work has caught the attention of you two as well, huh? I do recall saying you wanted measurement in the swim. Gramps! I'm trying to keep it a secret from Arthur. You ain't gotta be shy, you know. You just do your thing and let everyone see what you're made of. It's easier said than done. Even if my body's willing, my heart can't take it. What are you still doing here? The lecture's over. I doubt you're simply here for the ambience.
Seriously? That was like a 2-minute lecture.
Hello, if you're gossiping about today's topics, do count me in. I would love to hear your thoughts.
Right away today, Aegir. Your presentation is very informative, even though I didn't look at it. And that suit of yours looks mighty good on you.
Oh, look who it is. So you like the new getup? I rather think it makes me shine, don't you? If you care to shine with me, my diamond, I wouldn't mind stealing you away onto the high seas. What do you say to that?
I'm afraid we are here on business and cannot stay for any adventures. But I'm glad to hear the suit pleases you.
Ah, Arachne. My apologies. It seems I somehow missed your sparkle. Indeed, the suit is nearly as stunning as you, my opal.
You salty dogs have a way with words, it would seem. That high seas adventure you propose is beginning to sound quite nice. Get a hold of yourself, Arachne. She's so thirsty. This is no time to be swept off your feet. Do not think this girl can be won over so easily. Remember your standards, Arachne. Remember your standards. Now, where was I? Yes. Ayer, I trust you recall our agreement, no? Have you given it any more thought?
You wanted me to scrounge up some new materials on my next fieldwork excursion, is that right?
Yeah, she's been thirsting over anyone that's given her a compliment. Then again, I can't blame her. I might be like that too.
Precisely. And once you have found something I may be able to use, I would like you to bring it to me right away. In exchange, I will be happy to offer you the latest, greatest fashion at deep discount prices.
Do you mean to say there's an opportunity to effectively make some coin here too? Well, shiver me timbers! Why didn't you say so from the start? A true seafarer is a man of his word, Arachne. You'll be feasting your eyes on treasure as shiny as you in no time at all.
By the way, his face isn't around here anywhere. I wanted to thank him once more for helping me to the hospital.
Yeah, how about that? He hightailed it out of here as soon as he heard you were coming.
Man, what a chump. Don't take it personally, though. It'd always be more surprising if he weren't scared to talk to you. He's scared of everyone.
Heck of a hard worker, though, and got a good heart, so I hope you won't hold it against him.
Could've gone me be lacking drip. Don't worry, he's got that, that fucking spandex uniform he got from Night Clothes. Some people are into spandex, right? That's why they made law, right? FYI, if it's not clear, I don't like spandex very much. Or just those kind of skin-tight uniforms in general.
Oh, I'm well aware. Perhaps you could pass my thanks along to him.
Oh, you bet.
You're a doll, sweetie. Thank you very much. Now I believe it is time we move along, Ayrton. No?
We're really making around today, huh? What's the next spot? Suddenly, Arachne's phone starts buzzing. She picks it up to answer.
Arachne, where are you? I need you back at the store, like, now. I can't do this anymore. It's humiliating. Please come back here and help me out already. I never intended to become a full-time model. Seriously, I'm gonna lose it if I've gotta keep it up like this.
Well, you heard Tsathoggwa's pleading, I trust. It would seem we are needed back at the shop. Let us make haste. It was so good to see you all. Please be sure you don't work too hard now. Ciao, Belly!
Is she gone? I can't believe I'm still with her, too. Honestly, you should have just popped up and said hello. It couldn't have hurt anything. No way. I don't want to spend any more time with that nincompoop than I have to.
Well, feelings mutual.
What do you got against Arachne anyway? She's got a perfectly nice little lady, if you ask me. Do you even need to ask? Pretty clear our boy here has just got a bit of a thing for her, I'd say. Oh, what? That's not true at all. Don't go spreading rumors about me, you old geezer. Well, you clearly left a big impression on her when you took her to the hospital, since she said thank you for it. Pretty surprising you even agreed to take her, honestly. You gotta admit, it raises suspicion. Stop! I only went there because Mama asked me to. Well, that does check out. Your Mama obviously does mean a whole lot to you. You all really need to stop talking about me so much. It's always so embarrassing. Ew, Takamaru! We're taking forever over here, so I decided to just come to you. Whoa, Mototsumi, I must have lost track of time. Look at me, late to my own party. Sorry to keep you waiting. No biggie. My little cuties were just jealous of your swimsuit and couldn't stop asking about you is all. We're heading out for me to go help the little Takes pick out some new swimwear. You two want to tag along?
Sounds fun, but I already made plans for today. Hope you'll invite me next time, though.
I'm definitely not going. I'm terrible at picking out clothes, so I'd be no help at all. I imagine a swimsuit would fit your figure pretty well, but it's cool. I'll just go with Mototsumi this time.
Mototsumi looking for his husband. Yeah, honestly, I'm getting that sense from them too, that they're essentially just paired at this point. They did really strongly bond together during the events of Setsubun.
I guess it's time we head out home ourselves, if everyone else is going. Huh? What's the matter?
Hephaestus got the best swimsuit when this event was released. I don't remember a swimsuit, all I remember is boob touching boob.
Takamaru, I said I'd look good in a swimsuit. I knew I should keep my distance from him. I'm tired from all this socializing. Talos, carry me home. As you command, my creator.
He doesn't even walk. He's just carried around. God damn, Hephaestus. He is certainly a character. By the way, if you don't really think that Hephaestus sounds like that, I ask you to go check out the sound effect of the voice lines from the Crafters AR with him in it. That would be the 4-star Crafters anniversary AR. He actually just sounds like,
well, Mama's the best and Arachne's an incomplete and I'm gonna go run away now.
Okay, moving on. Seaside Fashionista, part 2 of the epilogue. Let's go. You carry him around, Princess Talos. I don't know if you'd want that from Talos. I have this impression that he actually hates Talos, his invention, because he's just a better version of himself. Of course, that's exactly what he designed them to be, but that kind of feeds into his complex. Could you imagine someone playing this event before they reached like chapter 6, where Alice explains that we have multiple souls inside ourselves? Could you just imagine? It's just like randomly Faces talking and calling us his mom, and we're just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no understanding what's happening. Why are these people calling me mom and husband and wife and bride and brother and sister and all that? This is why you gotta play the main scenario quest. You'd miss out on event contextualization and how they treat you. It's so nice and cool in here. I could not live without air conditioning, I tell you. Tsathoggua really sounded desperate. What in the world do you have him doing?
You came! Hurry up, you two! I need help, bad.
Wasn't he wearing a uniform before? Tsathoggua approaches you as you near the shop, with the shop's new sign visible just behind his back. It reads, Mode Arachne, petting. He's wearing his tailored swimsuit he'd initially been so embarrassed by, and fights his way through a veritable mob of customers to get to you.
I can't. Can't stand everyone looking at me anymore. The only thing keeping me going is this tropical honey juice.
Belly and bulge. I knew I could count on a former ruler such as you to find the perfect spot for my storefront sign. It is magnifique. Surely the crowd is just loving your style, darling. Why else would there be so many people here? You're simply resplendent. You hate when he's not, but not what he hates. But need what he hates. If you're talking about his fashion sense, then I suppose so. Right. Why does my good-for-nothing Tsathoggua look like he's about to cry when he's wearing such a comfortable-looking outfit? Whoa, what's Hakuman doing here? Finally finished all your work? My liege, what a pleasure it is to see you here. Welcome to Mode Hakuman. Do you like my cute little getup? For you, my liege, I'm happy to offer a 10% discount on all our products. Hold on just 1 second, Hakuman. This is my store. You have some nerve prancing around in a tacky vacation beginning like your own place, and offering discounts too to boot. Well, look who finally decided to stroll into work. Late as usual, too. Being an entertainer, I'm no stranger to criticism, but your words do ring a bit harsh. You need to take care not to let your guard down. I've never in my life performed a takeover so easily. I think she was doing takeovers in Chapter 5 as well, so she's no stranger to this. This is no joking matter. You cannot just walk in and take someone else's store for yourself. There! That passion is what makes this all worthwhile. Keep the drive and you'll be on to your next start in no time.
Mr. Hakuman, I need your help, please. Come, quick. The customers are asking too many questions. I don't know what to say. I even slammed his business after adjusting the lineup and the prices. We've never dealt with so many people at once.
Well, you are a dear friend, and if you say it is too much to handle, then I shall do what I can to find a solution. You're so much more trouble than you're worth, Shalotl, honestly. Can't you see I'm busy here? Just leave it to me, Shalotl. I'll take care of everything. Simply show me the customers, if you would please.
Really? Are you going to help me? Thank you so much, Arachne. Is it really you? The famed fashion designer, Arachne? Please lend me your aid in picking out an outfit. I beg of you. Oh, my master, what brings you to this place?
Long time no see, Golden Breasty. Nice to see you down from the mountains. Are you in market for a swimsuit? Also, how do you sound like again?
As I understand it, once summertime comes around, the people of Tokyo make their way to the beach for recreation. Should you go as well, you might be exposed to danger. So I thought I should procure a uniform, that I may come to your aid.
I see. So you're looking for a summer swimsuit that can be donned quickly and will not constrict your movement. I just realized, oftentimes they give a bunch of people new swimsuits, and it's not always the fact that it's because they're featured in an event in the main way. Sometimes they just give them swimsuits because it's summer. And I think this epilogue is justifying why they suddenly have new swimwear, and it's because of Arachne apparently, even though they weren't featured in the main event.
Oh. We have not known each other for more than a minute, yet you can detect my true intentions. How splendiferous.
It would seem the rumors about you are true.
It would seem the rumors about you are true. I've come to the right place indeed.
I can certainly create a made-to-measure swimsuit in no time, if you should wish it.
Indecent filth!
Uh-oh. The disciplinarian emerges. How's it going, Aizen? Oh, I spy a cutie just behind you.
What's new, pussycat? Did he cut this shop for swimsuits too? This is where all the cool cats have been shopping, so I figured I'd come and snip something myself. Plus, I heard you actually model one of these swimsuits. Aizen, what gives?
Stand back, Sultry. I had a feeling we'd run into the blasted romantic and soon get out of here. Like I don't see what's going on. I can read you like a book. You're attempting to indoctrinate the masses with your seductively fashionable swimwear. And to think you'd even try to seduce Sultry before my very eyes. You are despicable, putrid, a pure degenerate.
You've got the wrong idea, Eisen. You need to expand your lexicon. Your insults are kind of running together. Did he just cut mine? Oh, dude, that is rude.
Romantic singularity, prepare to be incinerated by the flames of public decency.
Alright, goes a participant as a bonus. Well, what's it called? I think this may have been actually the very first event where anyone with a swimsuit would be a bonus unit. Of course, it was a low bonus if they weren't directly related to the event, but yeah, I do believe the case that these guys are just very, very side characters that happen to be boosters just because they're wearing swimsuits. It's nice we're getting justification for their swimsuits this time, though. Usually we don't.
Calm down, Eisen. That kind of kid here hasn't done anything wrong.
Perhaps not yet, but... fine! For your sake, Sultry, I'll call off my dogs this time!
Your friends certainly are a diverse lot, Ayrton, honey.
Love is in the air, and it's about to detonate on a slick palm. The Blamo! Have you checked your relationship points lately? Cross the line of romance too soon, I'll stab you in the back.
Greetings, my child. Oh, I see. You've quite an unusual mix of present lights here today. Well, well. Looks like someone else I know has bought into the recent swimwear craze, eh, Ayrton? Yo, Ark! Out shopping with the fam. Does that mean searchers are on too?
These swim tricks are quite appealing, but maybe briefs would be a better choice. That wouldn't be far removed from my regular outfit, but what's the point in there is in muscle training, if not to show the results.
Oh my god, if we're actually going to look at the swimsuit people of this event, then that means I have a feeling that's going to be the next 3 parts, just looking at all the rest of the swimsuit people. As you can see, Father's over there quite literally burning with indecision. He's kept us waiting for ages. I'd be embarrassed by him, but I've been here so long I've grown tired of that as well.
That's why we should establish the time limit. Take too long and it's game over, man.
Nonsense. It is important to find one's perfect fashion. I shall do my best to resolve the situation with grace and aplomb. Family visiting you at your job. Ugh. I mean, it happened a few times for me when I used to work as a cashier, which was like when I was in high school, which is like, how long ago was that? Jeez. At least maybe 8 years ago. Goddamn. Everyone, can you hear me? If you wish for expert advice, I want you to line up. I shall make you all look fabulous.
Oh, the fabric is so tight and form-fitting. Quite a sensation. Is this the swimsuit experience I've heard so much about?
It's a little embarrassing to show so much skin, but I really do feel like I'm in the same league as you now.
Yeah, this was a new skin that he received that was not because, like, he was featured in any way. Except for in this way, I suppose. That was also a new skin.
Look at how this fabric accentuates my muscles. My pecs...
Sorry, let's actually take a look at him. Yo, the fuck is that bulge?
Look at how this fabric accentuates my muscles. My pecs and thighs are like burn with renewed vigor. Abhorrent! Deplorable and corrupt. Or so I thought, but... maybe it's not so bad.
Ugh, that's not bad on that one. At least it's you, Golden Rusty. You're looking cute there, Sultry. Looking fly, Searcher. Nothing for looking, Eisen. Out of the 3, I gotta like the Searcher's best.
Oh, my child. Just hearing those words makes me believe we can wring the fire from the heavens and abate this heat wave.
Well, now aren't you chipper today? It seems you've developed a taste for the forbidden fruit of the outside world. I'll have to make a nice heavy dinner tonight. So heavy that you won't be able to move, and certainly not swim.
Jealous are we, Babylon? No matter. Let's find some suitable swimwear for you next. Perhaps if I could appease you, you will refrain from drenching my meals in sugary syrup yet again.
Blind idiot, being aware again. Yeah.
Just stop right there. I don't want to hear a single word of praise about me emerge from those lips. Singularity.
Oh look, it's Sophion.
What? Really? Where? I mustn't allow him to see me wearing this degenerate filth! Though part of me does wonder what his reaction would. Wait, no! I don't fall for you to be a secret! How dare you use a Han Sahib's name to try and bamboozle me! My spouse! I found you!
Honestly, I would like to see more of the Genocider incident. Yeah, they've been kind of hyper-forgotten ever since the Warmongers was released. It's kind of surprising it took them this long to get 5-star.
Ophion Sahib!
Rip Aizen. The sudden shock sends Aizen tumbling to the ground like a rag doll. Acting almost as if no one had seen him, Ophion suddenly fixes his clothing, then slowly descends onto the ground. Welcome, my little lizard. Would you like to try my shop's special tea over rice bowl? Perhaps a dozen orders for you. You like Sultry's jacket? Yeah, that's the thing that caught my eye the most. Plus, the black speedo is pretty nice too. You don't usually see what's called black for a swimwear in this game, but I kind of like it because, like Arachne did say that it's usually used to conceal, but the thing is, at least with the way Sultry's wearing it, it has a nice kind of sheen to it that it can actually be used and emphasizes bulge. Please stop acting like this is your store, Huckman. And please do not add food products to the inventory.
I fear I am being deceived by this vixen, and rather than pay the price for her food, she shall pay the price for her trickery.
This is my boutique, not hers. I'm the only one who is to be paid here, and I accept coin, thank you.
Is that a Mode Arachne swimsuit? You look sexy in that. I'm gonna overcome my beauty, my spouse.
All is as it should be. I, and I alone, shall monopolize all compliments for my beloved. Indeed, this swimsuit is of her design. I'd spotted one of my minions wearing her outfit. At first, I paid it little mind. But there was a fine and subtle quality to it that I could not rid from my head. Placing my own order with her was inevitable.
Yeah, this is also brand new because Ophion did not receive a skin for like 10 million years. And this is also his last skin he received, which was 3 years ago, so it's good that he got any skin, I suppose. Thank you, Arachne, for bringing Gamaji out of his grave.
Of course, chosen by you as I was. Anything I should wear must be top quality to begin with, but I strive for the best.
And you consider my work to be the best. That is high praise indeed, sweetie. Many thanks.
There is a lingering scent of my world, Olympus, in your work. Tell me, did you perhaps flee from the lineage of Kronos? I grant you the privilege of addressing this matter. Has the city, Tokyo, proven a suitable escape for you?
That haughty speech pattern. Do you perchance have some connection with those who banished me here? To answer your question, Mr. Dragon, yes, I once dwelt in that realm of gold. But I've come to greatly prefer this place, where I have the freedom to wear whatever I choose.
Well said. Your insolence is admirable and entirely justified. You have my favor. Your business is welcome in my garden, Roppongi, anytime.
You are too kind. I look forward to doing more business with you, then. And I must say, you look dangerously hot in that swimsuit. So, things at the shop seem to be under control now. But there are still places left to visit.
We should take our leave.
Monsieur Tsathoggua, you and your assistants may feel free to close shop whenever you wish today, should you feel overwhelmed. You have absolutely need to concern yourselves with us. Go along now and finish your little market research. Have faith in your please, Miss Curator. I mean, your boutique is in good hands. Rest assured.
It is so fucking funny. I love her.
Despite everything, your aid is truly appreciated, Hakumen. Alright, Arthan, honey, shall we go?
Come, Aizen. The day is young and the summer's long. I grant you the honor of helping me prepare for the return of my spouse.
The skin that told us that he has a suit. A slit. Does he actually? Turn on the magnification.
Enhance.
Well, if you mean that he hides it better. I mean, that was always kind of clear he should have some kind of disguise since his 5-star is just like one of the very few, if not the only completely naked skinners out there. Anyway, just me carefully staring at his bulge.
I must admit, I am conflicted. Sultry, please accept my apologies, for I must go now. Until we meet again.
No worries, Eisen. See you soon. I wonder where I should go next. Maybe I'll invite Kengo to a water park.
Yes, would seem wasteful. Of one time I might pick out a swimsuit, then I'll take a dip in the pool with it.
Couldn't agree more. Limited time super summer swimsuit skins are standard in video games for a reason.
Okay, too meta.
I have no objections. On the contrary, you pigs could stand to wash the mud off, and might even be entertaining. The summer is going to be another hot one. Let's make sure we all stay afloat and hydrated, okay?
Ugh, where am I? I lost myself in a state of euphoria, and my mind was catapulted straight into Valhalla. Master? Master! Where are you, Master? Where have you gone? Why have you left me?
Oh, Golden Mercy. Certainly he's missing a few screws in there.
Welcome to Motor Acne. How may I help you today?
She gotta make that shoppers. In her head, it already is.
I was hoping if you might have a swimsuit that would look good on me. I'm not interested in swimsuits for the little ones. Man, I'm so stoked for the summer. It's gonna be sweet. After this, let's go right to the beach, yeah? I'm sure the kids are gonna be happy to have a great time with you. Remember though, we're keeping the surprise.
You cannot have summer without a beach trip, and you cannot have a beach trip without a swimsuit.
So it's finally beach time, huh? The sea breeze feels so good. Gay dad family shopping trip.
And it seems that my designs have been outright dominating Tokyo this summer. I heard that Tsathoggua and company set up shop here. Let us kick back, relax, and thoroughly market research it. No? Oh, take a look. What a brand of swimsuit is everyone wearing? This girl's. The entire coastline has fallen to mode arachne.
She'd be swimming in dough. Okay, those ones are just wearing normal clothes. That's not...
It's Wakantanka and flesh. Oh, Wakantanka, I made a picnic dinner. What do you share it with me? No, Wakantanka this way. Come play volleyball with us.
Calm down. I'm happy to make time for everyone.
Oh wait, this is Wakan.
Calm down. I'm happy to make time for everyone. Let's all just enjoy this level of weather, shall we?
You see a crowd of people, young and old alike, swarming around Wakantanka. Wherever he goes, they follow, their movements calling to mind a herd of buffalo. As you observe this, you catch the sight of another figure in the distance, rapidly approaching you like a truck. You recognize him as a Yogi Academy student, and he's in tears.
Why aren't I popular like that? I want to mob a beach bums too. Earthen.
Oh my, is that a bear, honey? But there is no forest around here for miles.
Whoa, slow down, Ashigura. It's okay, big guy, it's okay. I got you. Shh, don't worry.
It's not from there, Earthen.
Oh, I know you. You're from the Yogi Academy crowd, no? Tell me, what has brought you to such a state?
The other members of Ashika's social group from the Yogi Academy finally catch up with them, one by one trickling in around you. I have some notion of what happened, but can you all fill us in the details and maybe help me console this big guy?
Well, it's summer, so we all thought to head to the beach, right? And that meant Wakantanka would wear his new swimsuit.
Ashika saw how popular Wakantanka was, so he decided to try and challenge him to, like, a popularity contest.
Rip.
Long story short, it turns out that was a bad idea.
Ashika is no match for Wakantanka. Yeah, that was a bit obvious. No, Ashika, the phrase love you? Yeah, they do. One of the few Jiros that have been freed from the Hakenshi curse.
Oh, I see. Please don't worry, sweetie. Your girl is working on your swimsuit too. We'll be ready before you know it.
Thank you, Arachne. I knew I could count on you.
Oh yes, we're all super excited for our swimsuits. Arachne, what's mine gonna look like? Do you have it, like, drawn up? Be patient, please. It's in progress. The necessary materials have been procured and are of the utmost quality. I guess now that I think about it, since Arachne is getting so popular all across Tokyo, I think that's going to be the implicit justification for every swimsuit that's just added randomly for every future summer event. Arachne's in the background just making more swimsuits for everyone custom made. Just making one for every Housamo. And I have prepared a pattern perfectly suited to your fur. I can guarantee the end result will look incredible on you. You just know what to say to make this girl happy. I can't wait. By the way, where is your baseball player friend? I was hoping to see him in the new sportswear I designed for him. Oh, he said he'd be back in a jiffy. Ah, there he is, right now.
Yuma, home stretch. Let's hear that voice of yours from the diaphragm.
Yes, sir. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Oh, looking good, man. Is that your new sportswear? Let's take a look. All right, not bad. Not bad, Arachne. I like it. Nice to see you, Arachne. And Arachne, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to make those clothes for me. Yo, is she doing all those swimsuits? She's doing the number, yeah. And that must mean she must have designed at least 200 pieces of clothing or some shit like that. Well, that's no surprise.
I have yet to think as well, so thank you.
I've been getting a lot of attention in this new getup. People were giving me compliments left and right at school earlier too. It gave me a nice boost of confidence. How in the world did you manage to get something made for us, you sly little devil?
Yeah, seriously, it's not fair.
Psst, hey, Arachne, could you come over here for a second? It's about the request I made the other day. Do you kneel, you mean? Do not worry, everything is going smoothly and the whole project will be kept in the strictest of confidence, of course.
Or kneel, you say? You've definitely got my attention.
Oh, it's nothing, soul brother. Just a little game between us is all. Merely a bit of sport. No meaning to it. But you'll eventually get to see that game for yourself, so look forward to it, yeah? So, how have you been holding up lately, Arachne? I trust you've been taking care of yourself. Ah, Dr. Miniaki, thank you so much for your care the other day. I've been filled to the brim with energy ever since.
When you put it like that, it makes me think you're out overdoing it again. That'll be the end of you if you don't take care.
You know you'd not be concerned. If I should need to be reined in again, I have Moxia, Tsathoggua, and Ayrton.
That's a lot of pressure. Maybe just learn to pace yourself.
I jest! You need not worry yourself either. I believe I am getting much better at knowing my own limits. That aside, I have pictures of my designs for the new Yoyogyo Academy jerseys you ordered. I'll forward them to you shortly. It sounds like you have a lot of other work planning left, though. Please do feel to shell those for another time. My motto is, why save later what you can do now, though I have at least learned not to take it so far as to pass out.
Ugh. Well, gotta strike while the iron's hot, I suppose. Just don't go dying on this, okay? Everyone, Arachne's getting ready to head off. Let her know your appreciation once more for the road.
Thank you, Arachne.
Thank you, Arachne.
Thank you, Arachne.
Thank you, Arachne. Off in the distance, Wakantaka overhears his schoolmate's expression of gratitude and immediately comes running over. When he arrives, you notice he looks surprisingly glum. He approaches you with his head slumped down in a bit of embarrassment. I can't believe you've been here all this time and I missed you both. I'm so sorry, my Ayrton. My Arachne. There's no need to apologize. I expected you to be busy, drawing all the attention of my swimsuit spring.
Perhaps you have come over to ask someone a certain question, It is to cool your aching heart, after all. Exactly what I was planning. Whatever you have the time, I'll come and pick you up for a date, my Arathan. Alright, it'll be fun to hang out. I look forward to it. But don't push yourself so hard, okay? Wakantanka looks you deep in the eyes and nods with assuredness. He's ready for his destiny and to find the answer he seeks. Alright, we are now going to be doing... Oh man, we're still in part 3. Alright, epilogue part 3, let's do this. There's 4 parts in total, I'm pretty sure. I suppose the only people left over to actually have a discussion with will now be Arachne herself as well as Suzuka. And perhaps maybe some more Tsathoggua screen time since it was rather short, but who knows. Probably not actually, he stayed behind to help with the shop. So yeah, it's just the Suzuka and Arachne then.
What a surprise to see you here! Welcome, welcome! And you brought that talented fashion designer with you as well. Please, come this way. We have some seats on reserve for you.
You step into what appears to be a normal beach house, without a single sign indicating that you've entered what is allegedly a host club. Shortly after stepping in, however, you catch sight of 2 familiar faces slurping up fried noodles and washing them down with lemon soda. What's with the side story of Takamaru and Mototsumi following us everywhere?
When I heard this was a host club, I got a little nervous, but this seems to be just a regular beach house restaurant. Ibaraki did say they've got extra services available though. Like, you can't get servers to come pour your drinks for you. But you can get the servers to come pour drinks for you, I see. Hey, you don't say. Either way, it doesn't have that skeezy host club vibe at least. Hey, can we get these fried noodles to go?
Okay, I can't quite process all this. Why is this in a beach house again? It was my idea, actually. Tsukiyomi overheard my musings and decided to implement them. Oh, he made yet another host club? Damn, Tsukiyomi and his businesses. I wanted to design a temporary space on a beach. We started talking, then, voila, this beach house concept was born.
Where's Nomad? That is a good question. He's normally around when it comes to this kind of slouch labor work. But then again, this is a specific Coast Club to Complete Show, so he's probably not working here. Even though it's reusing the beach house background.
So you're behind this thing. I knew the King of Night couldn't have thought all of this on his own. This place is a real hit. Customers get curious about the idea and wander on in, just like you two did. Pretty good gamble on the King of the Night's part, though. Glad it's working out, but I feel you could have planned it better.
You are a hard one to please, Tetsuya, but you look amazing in that swimsuit.
It's quite a rate of sight. You look positively smashing, though. A real treat for the eyes.
I'll have to rough you up if you keep talking like that. This is more or less our uniform for the restaurant. I'm just following the rules. They say jump, I ask how high. And that's the reason I'm not wearing my usual ceremonial clothes. We were instructed to dress for the beach.
Shino Moob.
And though this outfit is certainly more appropriate in a setting such as this, it is quite the adjustment, nonetheless. I must admit, I am especially self-conscious about it in your presence, Arthur.
No worries, you look amazing. You actually look super cute in it.
I never wanted to date you so badly. You mustn't tease me so. It's far too much for my heart to take. To hear those words pass your lips is like a dream, yet I know slumber not. My apologies. Here are your seats. I'll be back with your glasses of cold water in just a moment.
Fancy seeing you here, Arachne. And welcome, Arthur.
Busy as always, Arachne. How's the clothes shop doing?
Thankfully, everything is well under control. How are you liking my swimsuits? Are they suitable to your needs? Mine fits perfect, and I really like the Swibero design. It reminds me less of a web and more like tiger stripes. Oh? That's supposed to be a spider web? I guess that's the mark of him, of Arachne's work, I guess. I wonder if the other clothing that came from Summer has something like that.
I couldn't be helped you here with mine either. What do you think, boss? Did they get on us?
You know, honestly, probably not. LifeWonders honestly most likely just commissioned the artists to make a swimsuit. That was fashionable, but not necessarily given a certain theme from Arachne. Is that a unisex design, Ibaraki? Looking pretty fly there, Tetsuox.
I'm always buffing up so I can protect my boss, you know. Look here. Oh yeah. Just give it a touch. Go on. It ain't gonna bite. Hard. Alright, everybody, break it up. This is a restaurant, not a mosh pit. Sorry about that, you two. Nobody's even taken your orders yet, have they? Come on, people, get with the program.
Come to think of it, the Dogman Warrior has not yet returned with their waters, has he? It's been like 2 minutes. Calm your tits, Arachne. No matter how large they are, they can wait. Huh, that's odd. Not like Shino to keep customers waiting. Here, have some lemon soda and Gyobu special takoyaki. It's on us for keeping you waiting. You need anything else, you just let me know. I'll take care of it for you. I can't emphasize how much I love your type figure, Suzuka. You are truly beautiful. I suspect my swimsuit is just as elated to be worn by you as you are to be wearing it. And there is no need to be worried about additional food or drink. The takoyaki and lemon soda are perfect. Thank you.
My apologies for the extended delay. A certain customer entered our establishment and demanded to see Eboshi. And said customer was very persistent, preventing from returning to your service.
The customer is always right. I guess Eboshi will be right out. Gotta make sure the stupid hazers are kept happy. The King of Night is counting on things to go smoothly. I'm coming, my princesses. Suzuka retreats to the restricted area for employees within the restaurant. She soon reappears, having ditched her swimsuit garb for her slick, formal host suit, adopting her Eboshi persona. You look so elegant in love. I feel inspired all over again looking at you. Oh, the accessorizing I could do. Well, if you come up with anything new for me, I'm in. I'll be your guinea pig for the new mode Arachne fashions anytime. Be careful what you wish for. Oh boy. Well, no sense putting it off any longer. Duty calls.
Wish we luck on the battlefield. You'll do just fine, I'm certain. The customer is right this way. She really does look as if she's going off to a war. But as a poet once wrote, if winter comes, can spring be far behind? This too shall pass, and so on and so forth. As long as she keeps her spirits up, I'm certain everything will be alright.
Suzuko's pretty good at keeping her pace, even when things go south. I'm not worried.
You see, this can be a real pain, though. How about we go provide some backup Tetsuaks, in case things get out of hand? Ah, that sounds good. Alright, what's up, boss? See you next time. Oh, yeah, bud.
Ibaraki and Tetsuaks fresh off to join Eboshi in her duties. As they near her, you can hear raucous laughter coming from her table, suggesting the customer is satisfied. You finish off the rest of your food and notice the restaurant has quieted down a bit. Many of the servers and hosts have returned to the stations. It seems as though I'm not needed here, fortunately. It feels quite nice to see my attire serving its purpose without incident. We sure did get a lot done today. So, market research is finally finished. Gotta say, the takoyaki was delicious. I did not say we were finished. There's still one more place to go. I promise you, though, it is but one more. May I ask you to accompany me on this final jaunt?
Are you two fixing that out here? I hope you'll come back soon. You're always looking at me now.
If you're going, you mind packing it up quickly so I can bless your table? It's about time for the dinner rush. You and Arachne say your goodbyes and depart the beach house restaurant in good spirits. And these guys eat fast. The sun is beginning to set and the city landscape is tinted with the pinkish hues of twilight. Are we getting something for Housamo?
Ah, Madame Arachne, welcome. So sorry you've not been offered a beverage. Most of the others have already retired for the day. I'm happy to prepare you a nice cup of tea myself, however, or some warm milk, fresh from the source, whatever you like.
Thank you for the offer, Miss Tsukino. I'll take the milk. Arachne gets down on her knees. I'd be delighted to take some. She actually does want the milk.
I must admit, I was perplexed when I saw you'd actually make an appointment. I thought perhaps there was a mistake. What, you have such a nice, self-confident glow about you now. It's possibly night and day from before.
If I am glowing, it is merely because you afforded me the opportunity to shine. I am glad our goals could intersect.
I see. That's very cheesy of you to say.
So, as you may have guessed, I was hoping to once again discuss the possible incorporation of my brand.
Opening the book on a matter that's been firmly closed, are you? You've certainly got the moxie, I'll give you that.
I'm very sorry for my stubbornness, but I was hoping perhaps we could revisit that topic in light of recent developments.
Well, go on then. Let's hear your proposal.
Of course. Through your generous offer to feature me at Tokyo Mode Collection, I was able to re-examine my work approach. I remain confident in my ability to create attire that perfectly expresses the client's hidden nature. But the next challenge I must face is to create clothing for the masses without any personal knowledge of the customer.
Madame Arachne, are you saying?
I'm not saying I must build confidence. I have an abundance of confidence that I can succeed in this endeavor as well. And I'll do so by enhancing the shadows of the faceless masses so that I can see the true nature of the market as a whole. Oh, that's true. The collective unconscious, if you will. What's it called? I know individuals have their secret side, but what's it called? In a sense, the masses also have their own sort of personality and their own biases. And you can sense it when you go between cultures, and you can sense there are different implicit beliefs across all of them. As she makes this dubious proclamation, Arachne turns to look at you. She studies you, as if through your person she might uncover the true nature of everyone. You have rejected my proposal before, but it is my hope that we may start that proposal afresh, with renewed understanding. Housamo leans back in his chair and appears to mull over Arachne's request for a moment, before suddenly shifting his weight forward and yelling,
"Utter foolishness!"
Arachne's face sinks. Oh no! She was not prepared for this. Mon Dieu! Have I said something to offend you?
My apologies, Madame Arachne. I'm occasionally subject to sudden outbursts when deep in thought. Contrary to what I just said, I hereby fully agree to your proposal. It was the idea of starting our talks afresh that I thought to be foolish. We should pick up right from where we'd left off instead. I now see a great potential in our future. It's a promising investment.
Potential in our future?
Absolutely. It's because our apparent sales have been faltering that I agreed to our initial trial business partnership. Mass-produced items are no longer the revenue powerhouses they were. Scarcity is what determines values these days.
That is true.
But manufacturing man-to-order products takes time and effort, inherently precluding mainstream availability. This creates a demand that vastly overtakes supply. What we need is a means to mass-produce personalization.
Okay, well, rip Arachne, but she can do it, I'm sure.
It almost seems like a paradox, but the truth is in that the market, or rather the world as a whole, embraces such contradiction.
Let's go, Housamo themes, embracing contradictions.
The kind of groundbreaking innovation we need requires the talent and skill of a person who can sublate contradiction. And the resulting attire will intersect the disconnected, expanding the world of possibilities exponentially.
That is basically my own vision as well.
That's correct. Our visions for the future have become aligned.
Or intersected.
Please don't say that again. And so, I make the proposition to you this time, Madam Arachne. Will you join me in breaking open that world of possibilities? I have no doubt you possess the flexibility and sensitivity to stand up to the challenge. It seems the tables have turned. The turntables, for I am now seeking your approval. I must get you before my competition does.
I can hardly believe I am truly flattered. I mean...
Part 4 is just gonna be an ad for Housamo merch. Get ready for the Zabanya figurines! Let's go!
Get a hold of yourself, girl!
Monsieur Housamo, if you believe my skills are up to the task, my decision is clear.
I accept your proposal.
Moving forward, with all my pride, I will meet our challenge and strive together to bring success to this company.
I am pleased and honored to begin our true partnership, and hope we may have a bright future of full, unmitigated success.
Do I hear fireworks in the distance? Perhaps my next project should be fireworks themed. You know, I have not forgotten. I owe you so much more than just thanks, Arthur. Honey. I'm so happy that you could be part of this incredible journey I've undertaken. I know it was late, and it has been a long day, but I just wanted to make sure you know how much I appreciate you. It really was a whirlwind tour of Tokyo. Not market research though, was it?
Have I been found out? Indeed, I simply wish to see my attire in the wild, and I wanted you by my side for it.
Oh, pretty sneaky.
Not for my own ego, you understand. I wanted you to see the fruits of my labor as well, as a form of thanks. I wish I could have worked this out with you earlier, but I hope very much they can make a perfect outfit for you as well one day. After LifeWonders actually allows you to have more skins, after coming to grips with your complex, multifaceted shadow. I wanted to do that for you, as the ultimate reward for your unparalleled help these past 2 weeks. Would you like that? I'd love it, Arachne. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, Arison, honey!
My inner self is a mystery even to me. So, I'd be anxious to try on that outfit. Maybe it could show me what lies within. It seems we are both walking mysteries to ourselves, no?
You can count on your girl, though. I promise to make you the best outfit in the world one day.
Cute, yet sharp. Classic, yet modern. Grungy, yet conservative. Formal, yet casual.
It will be the perfect outfit to express the kaleidoscope of modes dwelling inside your very being. If I cannot make your inner light shine, if I cannot unveil the best you, then you may assume I am an imposter.
You heard it here first, folks. Arachne is us. Amogus makes her vow to you as nightfall overtakes the steady sky. The moment she falls silent, the distant sounds of exploding fireworks catches your ear. punctuates the sequence of her promises. And so the two of you continue to walk through Tokyo Street, like two mysterious silhouettes searching for their reflections, hoping to find a face. Little do you know, there is a third silhouette watching you from afar. He looks up to the clear night sky and sings. Two stray sheeps. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Happy ever is the promise they are to keep. Have a rocky night. Little Satanly sewing spider. Keep on weaving up those bonds, right and tight and tighter. And with that, he too disappears into the night. The air is still, with only the day's lingering heat and the soft but soothing sea breeze left behind as this not-so-lazy summer adventure comes to a close. Why is this reading like its conclusion? I'm pretty sure there's a part 4. Is there not a part 4? Seaside Fashionista, end. Okay, I guess there is no part 4. Why? What am I spoking? What was I looking at before? Maybe they changed the partitioning. It's fine. Well, let's just see to confirm. Yeah, that was the last part. But that's not all, folks, because as per August's request, we will go ahead and do the thingamabob, which is get our memories for the special quests, which I hear should be translated. There'll be a big clown moment if they're not, but I'm fairly sure they're translated. I think I saw some screenshots. Special quests to Fashionista. Don't have to scroll that far because it's like one of the earlier events. Alright, so we will just be doing Tsathoggwas for now, and I'll play the other ones on your time, I suppose. But yeah. Tsathoggwa's Sultry Summer. Ooh, sultry. How sexy. Yeah, I'm glad to play it. I mean, I was gonna do it anyways, but yeah, Tsathoggwa's pretty neat. If I had to pick, it would either be between Tsathoggua or Suzuka or Wakon. Yeah, maybe those three. Maybe I'd even be interested in Arachnes as well. But either way, I'm gonna see them all, so it doesn't really matter what my preference is. I'm just surprised no one even commented on how opposite of subdued Zabania's swimwear was. Because I'm pretty sure you specifically requested, please make it subdued. There's like no explanation for why he's wearing BDSM gear. Maybe Arachne knows too much. Saw his shadow. Too deep. One day has passed since Arachne's special swimmer extravaganza. You've come in your Mode Arachne swimsuit that LifeWonders refuses to illustrate for you, prepared to spend some time by the sea together with Tsathoggua. Is he not here yet? It's pretty late. My heart is racing a mile a minute. Doki doki, doki doki, waku waku.
Hey, sorry to keep you waiting so long.
Is that running from Tsathoggua? MC is wearing a clear Speedo. If only.
There's a lot I'd like to talk about this swimsuit, but I feel weirdly embarrassed to be seen in it.
Yeah, it looks great on you though. But you're in front of a crowd. You shine like the sun in that swimsuit.
You think I shine like the sun? For real? That's like triple cheese pizza cheesy. But somehow, when you say it, it makes me happy. Anyway, let's get going here. We got the speech all to ourselves. Here, just take my hand. Got it? Come on then. Let's mosey.
Ego Tsathoggua. Lots of running Tsathoggua. Very strange to see him like that, but if it's for his friends, we know he'll do anything.
I'm so out of breath. Probably shouldn't have run the length of the beach.
We haven't even taken 4 steps yet. That's kinda sad. What the heck? Though I'm not against a quick nap here. Lie down, that's... Alright, come on, Tsathoggua. Let me lie down next to you.
I think I'm okay now. All this moving around is, like, not good for my health, yeah? But with the sound of the waves crashing, and you next to me, I haven't gotten a care in the world. This is life.
Tsathoggua lays out a large beach blanket for you, then plops himself down and begins cheerfully purring. After a few minutes of this, he abruptly stops, his mouth gaping wide open. He turns his frozen face towards you and kneels.
This isn't right. We're supposed to be on a date. I can't just sit here and laze around like I'm at home. What should we do? Whatever you want is cool by me. Just say the word, yeah?
Hey, anything's fine really. I'm just happy to be here with you. But if you're insistent, maybe we could go swimming for a bit.
You're okay with us just like tooling around like this, and then maybe swimming later? I mean, if you're sure. It is kinda nice. I mean, when I'm with you, it's like nothing else matters, yeah? Just having you by my side. I can't stop smiling. So, okay. If you're okay with us chilling like this, then let's chill like pros and get real comfy. Come, lie down next to me. If you get real close, you can, like, feel my vibes when I purr. And it'll be like you're purring too.
That sounds super cozy. Don't mind if I do. Can I rub your tummy too?
Billy? You wanna rub my tummy? I don't mind. Be careful though. My fur tends to get pretty hot in the sun. But yeah, go for it. Use both hands while you're at it. Oh, you're good at this. You're like a masseuse or something with how you manage your pressure and speed. Oh, that's really good. Don't stop. Don't stop. I think I might just... That's not what honey's for, you silly goose.
Yeah. The moment my voice acted, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna regret seeing this playback after.
Whoa, then I just doze off. I was just having a good wet dream too. If I fall back to sleep, do you think I can pick up from where I left off? I'm really good at falling back to sleep.
A date with Tsathoggua, the dream, yeah.
Oh wait, what am I doing if I just fall asleep? Oh, you do Arthur.
Tsathoggua sits up and frantically looks around to see where you've gone. He quickly spots you by his feet, curled up and lightly snoring.
Are we really going to sweep away our time together? No. Gotta say, you do look pretty cute when you're asleep. I might as well get comfortable too.
It's so good he fell asleep. That is essentially what exactly happened. You gotta read between lines, that's what happened. After some amount of time passes in tranquil procession, Tsathoggua is rather forcefully shaken away by one of his lackeys.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm trying to snuggle with Arthur?
More of his pestering lackeys begin to appear, desperately trying to draw his attention to the small alarm clock they're holding.
What? It's already that late? Why didn't you guys warn me earlier? Actually, I guess you have been trying to wake me up this whole time, haven't you? So, thanks for keeping at it. Now's not the time for that, though. We're going to miss our reservation. Arthur, wake up. Can't believe we actually made it in time.
Hey, sorry for falling asleep. I'm glad we were able to make it. Looks so good in that suit.
You're really into this look, huh? I've been wanting to bring you to this restaurant for a long time now. Although, I hope you're still hungry after what we did on the beach. I love this place. The cook specializes in honey-based dishes.
A colorful full-course dinner includes salad, pizza, grilled fish, and assorted meats is carefully arranged on your table. Although honey is used in every dish, it's mercifully limited to sauces, glazes, and rubs, making everything a bit sweeter without ever being too overpowering.
Everything's so good. It's like a dream, yeah? I especially like this pizza. The saltiness of the cheese and the sweetness of the honey is practically revolutionary.
Hey, chapter 12 spoilers. Yeah, I've got to admit, it's all superb. I particularly like the honey bread.
Now open wide.
Here comes the plane.
Oh, an offering for me? You shouldn't have. But I absolutely accept. Bring it on. There's nothing better than being spoon-fed, yeah? Now it's your turn. Open wide, Arthur.
I hope people aren't watching us. Yeah, eating
honey dishes with you is so much fun. I wish it'd never end.
You and Tsathoggua finished off the full course dinner. Very strange to have a honey focus theme, but could be cool to have. Next up is dessert, and the server brings out 2 luscious looking parfaits.
It sounds like they're starting the firework display outside. Judging by those pops, it's a lot bigger than I thought. Would have been nice if just the two of us could have watched the fireworks together, but the beach is already super packed. My lackeys won't be able to secure a private spot for us at this point, since there are just too many people. Oh, wait! I have an idea. I know the perfect spot where we can have our parfait and eat it too.
Tsathoggua excitedly requests the server to bring 2 to-go containers for our parfaits, and practically drags you over to the restaurant's reception area for a speedy checkout. Are we gonna teleport? After paying for dinner, he grabs your hand once more and excitedly leads you outside. Hey, why the rest of Tsathoggua? Where are we going with our desserts? Aren't we going to watch the fireworks?
Bingo! I thought of a great place to go watch them while we enjoy our parfaits. We're going to teleport to a spot far out into the ocean. It'll be just the 2 of us there.
Ooh, the pressure's building. Tsathoggua teleports the 2 of you to a remote area far away from the crowded beach.
Clever, yeah? This area will be perfect for her. Hold up! I teleported us way too high. The fireworks, they're too close. They're coming right at us. I can't pinpoint a safe place to teleport us out of here while we're dodging fireworks. We're going to fall into the ocean.
Tsathoggua, we're falling into the ocean. Fireworks, too much.
Arthur.
Tsathoggua grabs onto you and holds on you tight. He presses your body close to his with all his strength. It's unclear if he's trying to cushion your fall or have you cushion his.
Forgive me! I put you in great danger with my reckless behavior. But don't worry, Rhea. I've got you. I'll protect you.
The pressure's already been built. Your two bodies huddle together as one, gradually pick up speed as the ocean's surface grows closer and closer.
I'm so sorry. All I wanted to see was to see you smile.
And thus, the loop came to a close. The two of you slam into the water's surface at terminal velocity.
Arachne, can you hear me? I wanted to ask you something. Do you have a minute? Okay. I see. Thank you so much. Talk again soon. So, here's why we're not dead. To put it simply, the suit can absorb all matter of sudden impact. Plus, it's water repellent, allowing us to float safely on the surface. Looks like Arachne suits are made with more than just fashion in mind.
Oh, so we're floating on Tsathoggua right now. I think I saw some of that before.
So, despite that close call, I guess you made it to a special spot to watch fireworks after all. I assume our desserts got ruined though, but the important thing is, you're not hurt. Why are you looking like me at that?
Hey, who said our desserts were ruined? I got your honey treat right here. I made sure to keep that intact.
Arthur, you're amazing. Incredible. The absolute best.
As Tsathoggua bobs up and down like a boy on the water, you sit comfortably on his lap, your head resting on his warm and fuzzy chest. He looks as if he's getting ready to say something, but he suddenly stops himself. You both look up at the sky, now brilliantly illuminated with flashing sparks and shifting colors of the fireworks. Okay, that was a fairly sweet end. Alright. It was cute. I know like Housamo you reuse it a lot, but I do like it when they do fireworks and comment on how the colors like reflect on the night and themselves. It's a very vivid scene if you imagine it. Anyways, let's just head to the guild. Put on some tunes. And that is the stream for the playthrough of Seaside Fashionista concluded. So, my thoughts overall on the story. People were right when they mentioned that it was like there was no interaction between the feature units, but honestly, I don't mind that because sometimes I feel like the interactions are forced between certain people. Of course, it's sad that it means that they don't really get to develop more through novel interactions, but that's not entirely true because, in a sense, everyone still managed to interact uniquely with Arachne. And what's it called? Everyone had their own kind of character arc within themselves as a result, because Arachne was actually, she wasn't like, yes, she was like the problem character, as there usually is one in Housamo stories, but she was also like the antidote to the problem of themselves in terms of her pulling out their shadows to expose them and to make beauty out of them. And in that sense, everyone got probably a better development than some other characters in other events did, to be able to really reveal that. I do think that some of them were kind of like what's it called, so-so in terms of their fully fleshed outness though. Like with Waka and Tonka, I do want to know more about the thing that's going on, but maybe we'll learn more about his backstory when we go on his date. And also, Matsumara was kind of out there, although it was nice to see that his mentorship was cool. I still don't really know much about his own mythology, it's not really much references there. But maybe it's straightforward in the end, so who knows. But yeah, Arachne is definitely a very cool character. I hope she shows up more in future events just as cameos and all that. She seems to really encapsulate a lot of people and just wants to connect with people in such a strong way. And also, I respect the businesswoman inside of her. I don't know, just admiration in that sense. But yeah, Tsathoggua himself was quite cute in this event, although he randomly dipped out halfway through because I guess he was getting too much screen time, took away from Alcons. And yeah, his date quest was also quite, not date quest, his character quest was also quite lovely. You know, generally I'd rate it like 8 out of 10, but which is kind of like typical for a special quest. And yeah, Zabania and Wakan mostly existed, I guess. I don't know how I feel about Zabania. In the very least, Zabania is no longer this boring character I thought he was before. There's at least some depth to him, but the thing was that depth wasn't really explained by him himself. It was explained by Arachne. So that's a bit unfortunate he couldn't really express it himself. But everyone else did seem to express it fairly well enough. But yeah, my overall kind of like comparison for this event compared to other ones is, I'd say it's unique in its formula because no other formula really focuses at everyone so individualistically like this. Certainly they get formulaic, but it's usually just like there's interactions between them. So it's unique in this case where there's like just a full pure focus on each one plus the main character. And I would probably think it's just like a 7 out of 10, maybe even 6 out of 10 event. It's not bad. It's just, you know, now I think about it, it is somewhat similar in format to events like, for example, Valentine Time Slip and Valentine Coliseum. Those ones kind of had that event where we are kind of guiding around one person and having them go around. Although in this case it was mutual, so that was interesting in itself. But yeah, it did it well enough, I'd say. It was formulaic, but it broke out from the formula a bit near the end where everyone had that big, just for funsies, episode 6. Because episode 6 was not, like, all the conflict was resolved by episode 5. Episode 6 was just for fun at that point. But yeah, that is all my thoughts for this event. This event will be closing in just less than a week now, so we'll probably be getting a new event, Summer 2, even though Summer's pretty much over by now. So look forward to that. But yeah, I have said my piece, and now I'm gonna head out. So thank you for joining me, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and rest of the event, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.